Okay, a lot of college athletes have been doing this in football, and a lot of people have been mad about it. Some people are all cool with it, like me. So the question is, are college football athletes morally right or wrong, and are they selfish for skipping out bowl games unless it's the playoffs? You know, I can't say whether it's the right thing or not to do. I will say if it's somebody that's not projected to be a first or second round pick in the NFL, if you want to get more highlights, I say that that person should stick around and play the bowl to get some extra highlights that may increase their draft stock a little bit. That I would recommend doing. But if you're a first or second round, your career's already been decided basically in terms of the NFL draft, where you might end up, how much money you can make, and I can perfectly understand why you skip out the bowl game. I don't think it's a selfish move regardless, because you got a team with 50, 60 other guys that want to play football too. A lot of them sit on the bench. So it's valuable for those players to get playing time and to get better at playing football and doing their jobs. That way they can one day go to the NFL. So and it also opens the door for the next guy might play better than what the original guy did at his position, whether it be wide receiver, tight end, offensive line, defensive line, defensive back, linebacker, whatever. You know what I mean? But yeah, so I don't think it's a selfish move at all. I think it's good. For example, I get how Kenny Pickett's leaving is not going to play his bowl game for Pittsburgh, but at the same time, I understand that he has to make money. At the end of the day, it's about making money. It's a business decision. Kenny Pickett's already been decided basically based off of this season and last year alone in terms of how much money he'll make and where he'll end up and where he'll be if he stays healthy. So I can understand why he doesn't want to risk it. And I have no issues with players doing it. I really don't. And I think a lot of these college football coaches are kind of selfish also, because they're supposed to go out and recruit these players before they become big stars. And they try to tell them, I care about what's best for you. Some of these coaches say that. And a lot of them turns out they don't. They care about how well their program performs, which I get. That's the big part of it. But when you recruit, you're supposed to somewhat honor what you mean. And the thing is, like I said, you got a team full of guys itching to play football. So if you're that good, your team is that good, your program's that good, you should be having all of your guys ready to play. Even if your best guy is out. At that time, he's your best guy. Who knows? So it does happen. But I think it's a good move. I don't see anything wrong with it. I have no problem with it. I mean, I think everybody overreacts when they say, unless it's playoff season, they shouldn't play the bowl. And they do. They do. If they don't. And I get some players so they should play because it's their teammates. That's the last time they'll play with them. But realistically, I think some of them are lying when they just say, "Well, I want to improve my draft stock a little bit." They don't want to admit that. So I don't know. I mean, it matters. I mean, it depends who.